There we go. All right, we're recording.
Okay. Maybe one day you can school me on how to actually take the recording and post it, because I still can't figure it out.
The only way you can do it is if you post it, if you like save it to YouTube. I don't know how to like get a Zoom link.
I've watched tutorials on it for like hours. I just can't.
The last time I did it, I had the same thing. I couldn't figure it out, and I just saved it to YouTube and then shared that link.
All right. I have a YouTube channel, which I don't use, but
Yeah, me neither.
I just use it to store like my training videos and stuff. I feel like I don't have a YouTube like personality, but all right. So what is everybody's thoughts? I guess I'll just kind of ask the question, because Amy and I were kind of confused as to what I feel like a lot of the pods locally are confused. I feel like the images that were put into the mastermind event today from the other two pods were really good, and they like mirrored. Hi, Chelsea.
Hi, guys. Sorry.
No, you're fine.
They mirrored the mastermind group with our like the mastermind leaders, like Sarah and Jessica, and they put their faces on it. But I feel like I can't give that to my team and say, here, duplicate this and distribute it. Like Jessica's hardcore sample in her Google Doc was not of her. It was just of a runner, so it was very generic. So her team could then just take that image and use it. So that's kind of my question is, I don't want to make it a personalized event, and I don't want to run a challenge group with the pod. I don't think that's the intent of the group, but maybe I'm misunderstanding. I want to take what we're doing and learning and put it into play with my team, right?
Yeah.
I think it could be done either way. It would be cool if they could just copy and paste, but I think if it was a little bit personalized, that would force them to put their own touch on it, which I think is sometimes something a lot of coaches think they can just copy and paste, and it doesn't always work out because it's not always their personality, you know what I mean? So it would kind of force them to have to personalize it a little bit, you know?
I like that, and I would agree that I would personalize mine, but I just don't want to confuse them with a picture of the 5 of us.
Right.
Because they'd be like, well, I don't know what's going on. So that would be like my question is, how do we want to approach it to load it into the mastermind group for now?
I think load it in as the generic one that you just did, but then when we actually put ours up, like make the actual event, I think we should put our faces on it.
Okay,
but just our actual
just
event,
our own face
will be the generic.
Okay, that's what I thought. Or even we could just share our 5 different event photos. We could just share those to the mastermind group instead of. Do you know what I mean?
Each of us make our own event.
Like if we each make our own event, but we're all sharing the same Google Doc template. That's what I thought the group was intended to do.
I think they wanted us to run the event as a pod. Not run our challenge group as a pod, but run the event as a pod. That's what I got out of it.
That was my understanding too.
So then do we just tag each other as co-hosts, or how does that work?
Can we do that?
Yeah, you can tag a co-host.
Yeah, then I think we just tag each other. And that's like making you an admin?
Yeah, you can make an admin on a challenge group, and you can co-host with an event. Yeah. Okay, so we're going to co-host the event. So then I guess for this particular event, we should merge our faces together if we're creating an event. But I don't know. I feel like.
And with the other group that's already posted theirs, one of my friends is in that group, and she said that they all took this this event to their teams, and they're having their teams invite to it.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too.
But we're still hosting it and co-hosting it for everybody, but we're giving it to our downlines for them to invite to it as well.
So that's why they were talking about it being like the biggest event on Facebook or something, because they're going to have a ton of people in it.
I'm like, seriously, it doesn't take much to confuse me. I was so confused. It was terrible. But so my only thing with it, I don't know, somehow I have a flashing pen. My only thing with that is how will how are like, say you invited, 5 people, Katie, from your Facebook friend list. If people see all of us, are they going to be confused and feel like they can't connect with you?
That's true.
That's where I'm just like, and like, if we're inviting our downline, or no, see, it's late. If we're inviting our teams, and then the same thing, like if they're inviting their people, how are they gonna? They're not gonna have any of their faces aren't gonna be on it at all. So how will? That's the only, like, I don't know. That's where I'm confused.
When
Well,
they invite,
a lot of places I'm confused.
just be like, hey, my upline is running this group. Do you want to check it out to see what it's about? It doesn't have to have their face on it in order for them to invite. Like sometimes we do huge team, like what is coaching events, and they last an hour. And
True.
like I'm not even a host, but I'm inviting people and I interact with them in it. So like still have your downline interact with the people that they invite, because they'll be able to see when they post. So just have them interact with their people so that they don't think that, they just got thrown into something and that they're not there for them. You know what I mean?
And we
So,
can always,
Yeah.
Will we be able to know? Because can't you invite up to like 500 people to an event or something like that?
I think
So how
so.
will we know? Huh?
I think it's a pretty big number.
So how will we know if like who we invited? Because I don't know everybody like necessarily on my friends list personally. So like, does it say
Or
like
even
in
from
the
your
challenge?
business
you'll have-
page,
Huh?
or even from like your business page.
Yeah.
it tells you, like you could pull up the list of people.
So will it tell you who invited who?
No.
Oh yeah, it'll say invited by.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yep.
Okay. So my worry is just like one of your guys' people coming to me and talking to me about getting involved in the group, and you know what I mean? Like not necessarily stealing each other's potential clients or whatever, but that happening. Is that a fear at all? Like, could that happen?
I've never ran an event like this, and I've never seen an event run like this. So I don't.
I think if somebody were to approach you and you didn't know who they were, you would just ask, do you know any of the other coaches? So to kind of get a background.
Did I invite you?
And then you did, and you're like, oh.
No, just say,
Sorry about that.
Yeah.
Okay, so when are we looking to start our event?
One of another guy from my Team Rock Hard Bodies, Jesse's team, said that theirs is starting on the 11th, so next Monday.
That's
The event is starting on the 11th, and the challenge group would then start, what, on the 25th?
I think, yeah, most of them are starting on the 25th.
Or you could do it the following week. I mean, because the challenge group, you're only running the event for 2 days, right?
No, the event, there's like 12 days of posting in Jessica's document.
What? No. You post a couple of times a day.
Yeah.
Couple of those posts you post. It was really only a 2 or 3 day event.
Yeah.
So
Oh.
when I've run my events, and event pages have been working awesome for me for getting new people, because
Have they?
by a specified amount of people and whatever. So you post everything about the group and about the challenge and about the program and that sort of thing to keep people engaged. And then, but it's not like a challenge group where you have to post every single day. So you'll wait a couple of days and you'll be like, oh, I just ran across this before and after. Isn't this awesome? So it like re-engages them back into the group. And I do that all the way up until the start of the challenge group.
Okay.
I mean, so then if they're, the day before the challenge group starts, they say that they're interested. Well, then you just say, okay, well, my challenge group starts. You're not going to have it on time, but you could do Beachbody you could order tonight and do Beachbody on demand with the program. And you could order a couple extra Shaco packets from me and I can get them in the mail.
Yeah, that's what I usually do too. So I was under the impression it was like this big 12-day event. I was like, wow, this is really long. But that makes sense that it's just multiple posts per day. So if we fuse our 5 faces together, like the other pods did, and then somebody will create an event for, say, April 11th through the 13th with the challenge group starting on the 18th. Are we running a co-led challenge group at this point as well? Or do we break off from the event?
I don't think we need to do that. That's
No, I think we need to break off because I have one
Okay.
going right now, and I'm planning on starting one beginning of May. I don't want to be
Yeah, I was like,
staggered, weird. No, I don't.
okay.
So basically, the event page, do we decide if we're focusing on a single program though, or if we're going to just do general?
I like the idea of letting people pick their program because it doesn't limit the target audience. Like if somebody doesn't want to lose weight and they want to bulk up for summer, you know what I mean? Like if we did a step up your, first step into fit, that's pretty generic. Or like choose your challenge. Choose your challenge 30 days to fit.
That's cute.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then I was thinking because we're all across the country, just the 5 of us, it could be like coast to coast, choose your challenge. So people understand this is an online thing that you don't have to be in one of our local towns to be, you know what I mean? So if I create that image with the 5 of us, coast to coast, choose your challenge, 30 days fitness or something, I'll put that together if that's okay with you guys.
Yeah, that's great.
Okay.
Yeah, that'd be cute.
I like that.
I generally only do like 21-day long groups, but I guess it doesn't really matter. I can just let them know it'll only be 21 days if I do get people.
You can do like a prep week where you can just say this is your prep week, or the way that I do it too is if you want to offer the final week like an accountability pair. This is something that I started in my grad group and they love it. And so I pick their partner and they monitor each other for the final week. So I'm not really running the group, but I'm just the group is open and they're interacting and they have to tag their buddy as their weekly. And that like people crave these extra accountability like factors. So that's a really good success tool for maintaining like after that, the dreaded 3-month drop off.
Yes.
That's when I usually run an accountability partners group every 6 weeks to grab those people back in.
Okay.
So.
Okay.
That's a good idea.
And then are we going to have to redo the template if we're all doing a different program?
Well, I think most of the questions are pretty program generic, just with the exception of that first one with like how she did the hardcore. Maybe we could do choose your challenge, but pick from 3, like the 21-day fix, 22-minute hardcore, or PiYo or whatever, because those are the promotions. Maybe it could be like
the club membership one is on right now.
And so is Hammer and Chisel.
Yeah, I mean, we could highlight 3 of them or include information on all their, there's so many programs.
Yeah.
Maybe let's pick 3. It could still be choose your challenge coast to coast fitness group.
Okay.
And then we'll give them the option of 3. Let's do 21-day fix, 22-minute hardcore, and Hammer and Chisel.
Yeah.
Beachbody on Demand.
We could always throw in the blurbs about Beachbody on Demand. I think the 3 programs would be good.
Okay, so Hammer and Chisel, 22-minute hardcore, or 21-day fix.
Yeah.
But that'll be in the Google document, not in the banner.
Right.
Right, okay. All right, and I think then we're just going to answer those other kind of like highlighted questions. I have a Beachbody on Demand video tutorial, like a YouTube link for it, what it is, how it's built, what you've purchased. I can share that to our pod, and if you like it, then we can use that for one of them. But I was thinking I would refilm it anyways to shorten it, but to show more about, because mine is for challenge groups. So it's like, well, if you've already purchased your challenge pack, so you already have access to this. So it probably wouldn't fit exactly into this, but I need to film one anyway, so I'll handle that if you want me to.
Okay.
So how are we going to determine in these 2 days who's posting what and when?
We'll just put it in the template.
That's in
Okay. Didn't somebody create that already?
Yeah. Katie did.
So
I'm
we
trying
just
to get
are we?
it right now so I can update it, but
We'll just add our names to whatever we're going to do.
yeah. So
Okay.
So I guess we should probably just change that because I already did some. Okay.
So some of them are already signed up. Like we're already signed up for certain ones.
Yeah, but I'll switch mine because
I'll take whatever. I'm not picky.
I'm gonna do the BOD one, so I'll just pick something else.
Oh, no, do that, Heidi. That's
Oh, no,
fine.
No, it's fine. If you already have a video, then you already have the video. I mean, the less work, the better, right at the moment.
Okay.
So we're calling it Coast to Coast. Choose your challenge. Why is it only coming up as view only? I can't edit it.
Uh-oh.
I hate this thing. What the F?
It didn't work for me, and then it did.
Well, it says I have to share it. I'm like, share it to myself? What?
That's weird.
Request edit access.
From yourself?
Yeah. I don't understand.
Oh, no.
I see that Heidi is changing things, so you can change my document and I can't.
I was going to say, I put my name next to a couple as well.
I see.
Yeah, Chelsea, I see yours.
And Katie and me is what I see. So, there's some of them, how much food is it, and equipment suggested. Those, should we just kind of do those with? See, that's where I'm confused if we're doing 3 different programs.
Yeah, we'll have to change up the template if we're going to do.
Yeah.
Well, we don't, I guess, we can tell our coaches to personalize their events but for this one, let's just copy the list of equipment that's provided, by the FAQs. Let's just copy, paste, put it in there based on each program.
How do we know who's doing which program? If we are switching that part. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah. Do you want to make it easy and just go with one program?
I do. I think we're making it too hard on ourselves.
Okay.
So, and this is the thing, we don't have to go by it. You get new challengers, you put them in your challenge group. I mean.
Yeah, for
Yeah,
sure.
that's true. Yeah, that's true.
All right. So
Do we want to pick a program or just do?
Great template, I think it's an awesome template. And then and then if anybody wants to use this, they can insert their own program and then change the answer to the questions.
yeah, I think that's a good idea. So which program do we want to do then? I have no preference. I'll do whatever you guys say.
I think, like we were saying, I think the 21-day fix is the most versatile. And
Okay. And it's good for our coaches. It's the most, okay. So coast to coast. You still want to do coast to coast finish challenge or?
Yeah, that's cute. I like it.
I think that sounds so cute.
yeah,
Okay.
it does.
The gross part. I love it.
Okay.
Well, somebody else is going to have to update that.
I'm only in view mode 2 now. And I see Heidi as the person that can change things.
Heidi, what did you do?
I hijacked everything. I'm actually a hacker. I know exactly what I'm doing right now.
I'm so confused.
So the ones that don't have people right now are how much food is it? What kind of perks does a registered coach get? What coach get? What is BOD? Melissa's going to do that. You've got the video.
Yeah, but I'm going to redo the video because it'll only take me a minute tomorrow.
Perfect. So then all we need is how much food is it and what kind of perks does a registered coach get?
I can take those 2.
And there's 2 more down below.
Sorry, I didn't scroll down enough. And then how the accountability system works.
I had a little question there. Are we talking about, what are we talking about there?
With the accountability system, I think it's just
That's for the challenge group component.
how a challenge group goes. So what is a challenge group basically?
So
I'll film that because I want to have that as a tool for myself anyways. So
you have one of those too?
I don't, but I want one. So I'll take that on. It'll just give me a checklist.
That's what they can expect.
Yeah.
Then as
Yeah,
a coach, okay.
Yeah, a lot of times, if you say, "Oh, be in my challenge group," people are like, "What the is a challenge?"
Yeah. Like
Yeah.
it's actually going to be titled "What is a challenge group?" Got it.
So are you guys making videos on everything, or you're just, I look like Blair Witch, or are you just doing, are you just posting something?
I don't think they all should be videos. That's a lot.
Okay.
Yeah.
So just however we're feeling that day?
It kind of says on the template of ones that should be videos or not.
Even the challenge group, like what is the accountability system? That might even just be something better bullet pointed in a post as opposed to a challenge group, because then our coaches can use it again, like duplicatable.
I mean, if you wanted to make a video, you could always direct them to your video, but just don't have it as the post. Just have a link.
Right.
Okay.
They want
That's a good idea. Okay.
I love it.
Okay.
So how many days are we going to do it? So we're going to do Monday through
Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday.
Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. And who is going to create the event?
I will create the event because I'm going to do the cover photo. So
Just
And
remember, you have to do it as public because it won't ask you. You have to switch it. Otherwise,
yeah, it's always public. My events are always public. I just created a peanut butter event
okay.
while we were waiting. Peanut butter. I'm going to experiment. If I stop eating peanut butter, if my abs will come back.
I don't know if I can do it.
I love it. I can't help it.
So good.
So, all right. I think then
Wait, do we have them all filled in? The last two?
Heidi,
Who
number
was doing-
5 looks not filled in.
Who was doing coaching opportunities?
Oops.
Coaching. Oh, 13.
number 13.
Yeah, who's
Number 6 says it should be a
wait.
video.
Yeah, we don't have anything on 5 or 6.
5 and 6 I'm taking, right?
Oh,
How
okay.
much food and then. So I will make a video for number 6 then.
Okay, yeah.
Okay. I feel like coaching opportunities kind of goes with number 6, right? Or
Well, yeah, but they want to hear it twice is what I think the point is.
got ya.
nail it in their heads.
So I take
That
that
might
one,
be
but
better
just somebody
coming
else
from
should do
somebody
that
else.
one. Okay.
Wait, so who's doing coaching opportunities? Should we have it be somebody else?
I'll take
What do you
it if you I mean, it's up to you guys. I'll take that one unless you think it should be somebody else.
I don't think it matters.
I think it's fine.
Well, that one.
Okay.
Okay. think
So I
that's-
have a question. So we're going to work on our content, and are we just putting it in? We're not putting it in the event right now, right? Or are we?
No. No,
That's
you
it.
put it in
Those-
the event. Oh, you put it in the event. Like
Data
on
post.
Monday, we're gonna post 1 through 4. On Tuesday, we post
Okay.
5 through 8, and then on Wednesday, we post. Is it a 2-day or 3-day event?
It'll be 3, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday.
Okay. So we have 13 posts, so 3 a day, and then
So do we want to like give like approximate like times that we should be posting them?
I'll kind of make a template that says that. It's just
Okay.
I'm gonna have to upload it as a new Google Doc because I don't know why
I
it's
was
not
gonna say we
working.
could probably do like a sheet.
also we're in different time zones, so we have to take that into account.
Yeah.
So who had their husband? Was that you, Katie?
yeah.
Have your husband give the 3 different time zones to put next.
Yes, please. Oh my God, I was like, can't figure it out.
I think that's awesome though that we have each time zone in our pod.
I
Yeah.
know.
It's kind of crazy. Literally coast to coast.
Seriously.
So cute.
Okay, so then our template is simply what you just made, right, Melissa? Or does it have to have our information with it too presented to the mastermind group?
That's what I was wondering.
Too.
I think there's no timeline on, they just wanted us to have an event date today. So we can just tell them when our event date is going to be, and then let's finalize it and let's share it when it's done. Like, let's set it for, can we do it by Friday, like Saturday? I mean, our next session doesn't start until Monday.
Monday.
Not like freak out about getting it. I'd rather have the time to do it right.
So
I agree.
as far as by Saturday, you want us to have all of our posts done so that we can
Yes.
put it into the actual template.
Yes,
Okay.
Can we do Sunday? My daughter's second birthday is this weekend.
that's fine
Oh.
with me.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I was just like, oh,
Sunday works.
yeah.
perfect. I can do that.
Because it's pretty much already the Google Doc is already started. It's there. We're just finalizing the information. So as you do your task, just put it in the pod. And then if Heidi, you're the one editing the Google Doc, you can just at your leisure, just copy and put it into the Google Doc. It's pretty simple.
Okay, I have probably a really stupid question. So if there's a video.
You have to upload it to YouTube and provide the YouTube link.
Oh,
You have a YouTube channel?
No.
I don't.
Oh, it's so easy. You do it from your
It's
iPhone.
really easy. Yeah, I don't.
This will be
Okay.
your push to get a YouTube channel, Amy.
So I'm going to make a video. And then, because you want all these posts in the Google Doc before we put it in the event, correct?
Yeah.
So I'll just put
The
the link
event-
to the YouTube video in the Google Doc.
Yes.
Oh, I'm getting it. I'm getting it slowly but surely. Okay. I'm excited about
So
that.
who wants to post in the mastermind event page saying that we have a date and
I will, because I'll have the image of the event.
I
there.
was just gonna say, do you want to just post Melissa, since you'll have the picture and you can just
Yep.
post the image or whatever?
Yep, I'm just going to do it real quick. Everything's on my computer and I have Canva open, so I'll just quick do it right now. It'll
okay.
take me like 5 minutes.
What's Canva, by the way?
What's that?
Go to Canva, canva.com.
Canva.com is awesome for images, for Facebook banners and events, and even if you want to create like your own memes. Also, there's an app called Photify, and that one's a good one for if you want to create your own mem. It's nice. It's different font, and
Is Photify on your phone or is that on the computer too?
it's on my phone.
Phone.
iPhone. Yeah, it's free.
Cool. I always like new apps.
I like using Rona.
Yes.
Oh, I've not heard of that one.
Oh,
I-
that's a good one.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, so I'll do the Beachbody on demand, and then I'll either do a video or a post for what is a challenge group, depending on how my hair is.
Feel that.
Sounds good.
All right, I think we're good. Yeah.
Did we get number 12? How the accountability system works?
That's me.
That's one.
That's you. Okay. All
That's
right.
me.
Okay.
Okay.
Are we good?
Cool.
I feel better.
Awesome Zoom, ladies.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay, night.
Okay, good night, you guys.
Bye.